Rolling. Rolling, 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 roll. All right. What the hell is up, everybody? So, surprise, motherfucker. I am talking about Face Off today. That's right. This bad boy is probably out of focus. Face Off. I got a 2-pack of Face Off and Snake Eyes, a Nicolas Cage double feature on Hamilton book. I don't really like doing reviews and grading movies and stuff. If a movie's really good and I really like it, I'm going to talk about it. And I don't think we need to categorize it with a rating or anything like that. So, Face Off, John Travolta, Nicolas Cage. It came out in 90-something. I should probably know that. And I love it. I watched this thing, and I think it's one of my new favorite movies, like, ever. Like, this movie is so absurd and crazy and over the top, but I love every second of it. Oh, man, if you haven't seen it, you got to go check it out. I can't believe I've never seen this. Nicolas Cage is as crazy as ever. Nicolas Cage and John Travolta switch faces because John Travolta is like head of the FBI, CIA, whatever the hell it is, which somehow gives him authority to just send in the SWAT team wherever he wants, whenever he wants, and they just start shooting. They don't wait for negotiations. They don't wait outside with a bullhorn trying to get people to come out peacefully. They don't start shooting unless they're being shot at. Or no, wait. I don't know. They start shooting before being shot at, which I'm pretty sure is against the ethical code of the police or any other government agency of the sort. It's crazy, but I love it, you know? They're just, you could be chilling in your house and all of a sudden tear gas goes through because John Travolta thinks that you might be harboring a bad guy or something like that. It's crazy. And it might sound like I'm sitting here trying to tear it apart, but I'm not. Everything that I'm saying, I love. Which is crazy because there's a lot of crazy shit in here. I mean, first of all, or I guess second of all, the people who did the face transplant and the only people who knew about it got killed by Castor Troy once he got his face, or not his face back, but, you know, he got John Travolta's face put on his face and then killed everyone who knew about the project. But come on. Like, there's only 4 people who know about the damn project? Like, what about all those surgeons who were walking around helping out with it and all that kind of shit? Like, nobody else knew about it. It was so top secret that no one even, like, checked in on the facility to see what was going on. There were no janitors who went in to sweep things up and they saw a bunch of burnt bodies. Well, I guess they did kind of discover the bodies, but just no one knew the information about the face swap. But I love it. Again, it's so ridiculous, but I love it. I mean, they've only had, like, swapped faces for probably a few days, and then John Travolta, who is inside of Castor Troy's body, like, during that short span of time that they've swapped faces, he finds out that Castor Troy has a son. You know, like, what are the chances that such a deep sort of family bloodline discovery would be taking place right after they switch bodies? It's crazy. But that's what I love about 90s movies. They go off on these, like, random tangents that, like, well, I wouldn't say they don't connect to the plot, because usually they bring them in later, such as John Travolta, Castor Troy, giving his daughter, John Travolta's daughter, man, this is getting confusing, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, giving the daughter a knife and saying, look, next time, let him take his pants off, and then slide this in between his legs and twist. It's like, oh my god, what the hell is this? And of course, it does come back to play later. But I love it. Like, movies today, they either don't do that or they try to do it and it just doesn't come across in the same way. I don't know. It's almost like this movie has a little bit of magic to it. Let's see, what else crazy happens in this movie that I haven't covered already? Going back to like John Travolta just deciding whenever he wants to send the entire armed forces in on a location without warning and without restraint. I love how they do address it though. Like his boss comes in and is like, "What the hell's going on? I am not gonna let you go in full brigada anymore." And then I think that's the moment where he kills him. Spoiler alert. He notices that he's having like some heart issues at the moment, and so he's like, "All right, I'm gonna make this guy have a heart attack. Let's do it." At the beginning of the movie, John Travolta sticking out his tongue and being like, "How about you come suck on my tongue, baby?" Or whatever the hell he says. "Hey, I like the way I don't like it when you leave, but I love watching you go," or whatever. I never knew where that quote came from until now. The prison was fucking crazy. They've got metal boots that keep them on the floor, and somehow they put Castor Troy in the same high-tech prison as his brother. But I guess that was kind of the whole point, because they needed the information from him. Man, I still can't get over how only like 3 people knew about that process, and nobody found out that they had swapped faces. Like I said, there were no surgeons there who were able to come forward and be like, "Hey, that guy's not that guy," or whatever. It's just crazy to me. But who knows? Maybe that's how Black Ops stuff works. And like I said, it doesn't have to make sense. That's why I love it so much. And I gotta say, man, the action, I loved it. Man, I'm a sucker for guys jumping and flying through the air, like shooting guns sideways and shit like that. I look forward to watching Snake Eyes, which again is a part of the double feature on here. If you've seen it, let me know. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of Face Off. Have you seen it? Do you look forward to seeing it? I mean, it's been out forever, so I'm sure everyone but me has seen it. Hence why I had it in the poll for the classic movie thing. But yeah, I loved it, so I had to come on here and talk about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.